Good morning, everyone. I, Saksham Pandita, welcome you to the panel discussion on the topic core elements of forest protection. Today, I am joined with Dhanya Sau. She is an environmentalist working for the NGO named Plants and Trees from past 5 years. Along with her, we have Sambhavi Singh, who is the owner of the same NGO. With them, we have Jatin Yadav and Manav Tyagi, who are working for the Forest Department from past 7 years. We also have Afan Khan, who has been working as a forest scientist from past 6 years. Then we have Soumya Chauhan, who is a horticulturist and is working for 10 years. Last but not the least, we have Lakshman Kaushik, who is a famous politician and is working with PBP, Paid Bachao Party. Before we start the panel discussion, I would like Manav and Jatin to tell us about types of forests.
Of all, I would like to thank BBP News for inviting me in this panel discussion. So, the first kind of forest are very dense forests, all land with tree canopy density of 70% and above. The relative composition of forests cover under this category in 3.02%. Moderately dense, dense forest, all land with tree canopy density of 40% and more but less than 70%. Forest cover under this category is 9.39%.
The other kinds of forests are open forest. All lands with tree canopy density of 10% and more but less than 40%. Forest cover of 9.26% falls under this category. Scrub forest. Lands with canopy density less than 10%. Geographical area under this category is 1.41%. Next is non-forest. Lands not included in any of the above classes includes water. Geographical area under the non-forest category is 76.92%. In India from 2001 to 2019, 4.5% of tree cover loss occurred in areas where the dominant drivers of loss resulted in deforestation.
Thanks for briefing us about different kinds of forests. So, Afan, can you tell why do we need forests and what are the major forest resources?
Thanks, Aksham, for your question. So, as all of us know that we and animal depend on forest for our survival, from the air we breathe to the wood we use, beside providing habitat for animals and livelihood for humans. Forests also offer watershed protection, prevent soil erosion, and mitigate climate change. Forests provide clean water and air timber for wood products, wildlife habitat, stable soil, and recreational opportunities. And also, they beautify the environment furthermore. They are also an important economic resource, producing marketable timber.
Thank you. So, Soumya, can you explain a little more on why forests are important?
Thanks, Saksham, for your question. There are numerous importance of forest as it helps us by providing all the useful products which are required for our lives. Some forests provide us with eatable, medicinal plants and herbs, raisins, biofertilizers, etc. Forest also supply us with different types of raw materials for industrial uses, fodder for animal feed, fuel and fiber. Along with these essential products, forest also plays an important role in protecting our environment by promoting rainfall, reducing noise pollution, maintaining ecological balance, attacking as a wind barrier from heavy winds, providing moisture and lower down the temperature, preventing flash floods by slowing down the movement of water, preventing soil erosion and preserve the fertility of the soil, preventing biodiversity by providing shelter for many creatures that depend on forests for their survival.
Thanks, Soumya, for briefing us about importance of forests. Now, Dhanya, can you tell us what do you mean by forest protection?
Thanks, Aksham, for your question. So, forest protection or forest conservation, as the name suggests, is the preservation of the protection of forest. It also involves the reversal of deforestation and environmental pollution. The preservation of all natural resources is absolutely essential for the balance of our ecosystem. Forest protection is a branch of forestry which is concerned with the preservation or improvement of a forest and prevention and control of damage to forest by natural or man-made causes like forest fires, plant pests, and adverse climate conditions.
Okay, Dhan. Thanks for explaining us about forest protection in detail. So, Sambhavi, as your NGO is working for protecting forests, can you tell some ways for protecting forests that your NGO is following?
Thanks for inviting me in this discussion. So, as all of us know that how much important it is to protect forests, so we should grow more and more plants and trees. And also, we shouldn't cut trees. All nations should take part in the greening of the world through planting and conserving forests. Forests should be managed in order to meet the social, economic, ecological, cultural, and spiritual needs of present and future generations. So, I want to tell you that our NGO not goes for chipko moments or any complicated things. We use simple methods to protect the forest. We know that wood and trees are our need and they need to cut. So, we have a simple initiative. We keep on planting more and more trees in the forest. We try to collect dry wood that has fallen down and give it to those who come to cut trees. We also educate people for going digital and use less paper. Similarly, we use simple methods to protect.
Wow, that's very nice. And we will also try and grow more trees and go digital from now on. So, Lakshman, as we all know about the decrease of forests in the world from past few years, can you tell what are the steps taken by the government to protect forests?
Thanks for your question. So, government has been taking many steps to increase afforestation. They have been trying to increase the number of forests by growing more and more trees. They are also trying to decrease deforestation. Our party has planted more than 1 lakh trees till now in this 1 year. In future, we will surely try to grow more and more trees. We have been trying to aware people about forest protection.
I would like to thank all the panelists for cooperating in holding this fantastic panel discussion. So now, as all of us know, that forests give us numerous things, such as different kinds of woods, medicinal plants, fruits, vegetables, and many more things. They also provide habitat to the animals and help them in their survival. We also got to know how important it is to protect forests. We should grow more plants and increase the number of forests on the earth. Now, let's take a pledge that we would never cut trees and try to grow more and more trees. We pledge to protect forests.
We pledge to protect forests
Forests
For the welfare of the earth.
for the welfare of the earth.
We will grow more trees
We will grow more
trees
and try to reserve forests.
and try to preserve
forests.
That's all for today. See you tomorrow at the same time on BBP News.